Hello everybody. Welcome back to Signing Says. Happy Sunday or Sunday. It is a great day outside. I hope you are enjoying the weather. Today's video will just be more basic signs, words that we use every day, whether we're a teacher, on our job, at home, wherever we are. These are common words that we use every day, and I might throw some surprises in there, but this will be very simple, very easy, hopefully a short video, but I doubt it. So let's get started. Okay, so the first word that we will be doing today is finished. So this word is used in different contexts. In the deaf community, it's used as like if somebody is joking too much and we're trying to be serious, or if they just doing something they shouldn't be doing, or anything like that, it's used as like, so the sign, first of all, for finished is finished. It's both hands, finish. Like you're literally, like, I'm finished with that. Like you're literally letting go of it, like you're done, but it's finished. Very precise sign, finish. So finish. And the deaf community, it's used like shh. That's another video. Shh. It's on their mouth, shh. And it's in their hand. Like if somebody's joking and you're trying to be serious, or they playing too much, it's like stop doing that. But it's used, it's like a sign for finish, but it's stop, like please. You know how in English we tell somebody go away, or like, we just give, I do that all the time. When somebody's saying something I don't like, or just doing the most, it's like, or their opinion doesn't matter, like get away, like nobody asked you. So the deaf community is used like that. So when somebody is joking or doing something they shouldn't be doing, or too much, doing it too much, or not being serious, it's psh. But for all intents and purposes in this video, I will just show you the sign for finish. I was just giving you a little idea of the other variation of finish. Finish is literally finished. I'm finished with that paper, finished with my homework, I'm finished with practice, I'm finished. It's also on your mouth. It's like you're saying finish, but it's more so like fish. It's like a abbreviation of the word finish. Is fish. So we know how to spell finished, but it's like the F, the I, blah, 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 the S and the H, like fish. So, or you can say finished, like I'm finished. I'm finished. I'm finished. So it's both hands. You can also use one hand, finish. I'm finished. I'm finished. Like you're wringing your hands out, they're wet, finished. I'm finished. This is finished. Pretty simple. Next word, change. So we know this is X from the alphabet video we learned. This is X as an alphabet, X, index finger kind of curved. So change is change. So I start with my dominant hand in front of me and I change it around to my non-dominant. So it's literally a circle, change. There's been a change in the schedule. My workflow has changed. I changed shifts, change. This is actually literally a change. It's changing from one hand to another. So this is change. And I'm right-handed, so this is my dominant hand, change. So it's literally X's all the way, starting that way, and you're bringing it around right in front of you. Change. There's been a change. Change. And these movements aren't slow. I'm just showing you change. X hand shapes, alphabet, change. Literally from non-dominant to dominant. There's been a change. So change it around. Circle. Change. That's change. Slow is you're taking your non-dominant, literally palm is facing down. My dominant hand will go on top of my non-dominant, like a slight caress, slow. like slow. And they usually can go up your arm just a little bit, or right up your hand, almost to your wrist, like slow. This is used as if somebody's talking too fast, or if they're doing anything too fast in front of you and you're trying to let them know, like, slow down. Usually I've seen it more so when somebody's talking, slow down, but it could be used in many different ways. Slow. So it's literally my hand, slow down. So it's literally my dominant hand caressing my non-dominant. You can go slow, go up the arm like slow, indicating to the other person, slow down. You're going too fast. So this is slow. So I start usually in between my non-dominant fingers. So it's slow. You can really do it however comfortable you feel. Slow. This is the actual movement of it. Slow down. Slow. This is slow. So it's non-dominant. It's dominant on top of non-dominant. Slow. And it's actually the movement itself, like slow down. Slow, go slowly, slow down. That's slow. For quiet, I've seen two variations, but the one I think most popular is quiet is, so you know how normally if you're doing shh, this is literally the sign for shh. For quiet, it's my dominant hand like this, up here, and then my non-dominant hand, so it's like an X, almost like an X, like you're doing this. So it's here. It can be on your mouth or just right at your mouth, doesn't have to touch it. So it's my dominant hand like a 5. Quiet, it's usually fingers are together. Quiet, both hands are together, thumbs are out. Quiet, from my dominant hand is at my mouth. Non-dominant is like X, and it's quiet. So it's like an X, quiet. If you're in a classroom, you're a teacher. If you're in a room full of adults, if you're in an audience, if you're the speaker on a podium in an auditorium, quiet. Quiet, people. So it's right at your mouth, quiet. Like I said, touching your mouth or just right at your mouth. Non-dominant, like an X, quiet. And you're literally just bringing both hands down and they eventually separate. So it's touching, down, bring them apart, quiet. And it's usually, I've seen it more so as a slow motion to indicate, let's get to this place of quietness, quiet. I don't think I've ever seen it like quiet. Unless, I guess you can use it like that if you're trying to be stern, like quiet. But just to show you, it's quiet. Another variation I've seen is like shh, and then you bring it down. So it's shh. That one is fine too. So it's your dominant index finger at your mouth, like shh, and then you bring it down. Or you can just bring it here and then bring it down. So your dominant is actually touching your non-dominant. So you bring them up. So it's quiet. Both hands, quiet. Dominant is at your mouth, quiet. And you bring them down. This is especially useful at home if you have kids, loud family members, loud co-workers. You can simply do this in a room and they will have no idea. And it will actually get quiet for the simple fact that they're like, what are you doing? What are you saying? And you're like, I'm telling y'all to be quiet. Because then all eyes will be on you because you're like in the corner where everybody's yelling like, and it does get quiet actually. So, quiet. Everybody quiet. That's quiet. For learn, so if you noticed, all signs, mostly all signs, I believe, in ASL that have to do with thinking, learning, understanding, knowing are all at the top of your head, because this is the area that you gather information. This is the brain. This is the area that collects information, where you learn, where you know things, you understand things. This is where it all happens, right? So it makes sense. In ASL, those signs are also in this area. So when we do learn, the sign for learn is you take your non-dominant, palm is facing up, and your dominant, you're grabbing, it's like you're grabbing something, an invisible learning object, an invisible book, an invisible tool, something you're learning. It's like you're grabbing it and you're bringing it up to your head. Literally, this is the sign for learn. I'm gonna grab it. You ready to learn? You ready to grab information and put it in your head and keep it up here? It's literally what you're doing. When I think of learning, I'm thinking I'm going to different places and I'm absorbing. This is literally, I'm absorbing information. So this is a sign for learn. Your dominant hand and your non-dominant grabbing something and bringing it up to your head. This is me learning. Learn. You're in school, you're a teacher, learn. Learn. So this is my non-dominant, my dominant, learning. I'm learning. I'm picking up information everywhere I go and I'm storing it here. I'm learning. So this is learn. Pick it up, put it in. Pick it up, put it in. Pretty simple. Learn. For people. So people is both hands. And this is a K, we know, right? So it's a K, but I've seen it done forwards and backwards. So people is people. So it's like forward motion, opposite ways, but it's a circle. Or you can do backwards, people. I think both are okay. I've seen you use both ways. So you can do people. So this is a K we know from the alphabet. It's the index finger, the middle finger, and the thumb in between those two. So it's K. So it's like the P sign, but with the thumb in the middle, K, on both hands. And it's people, opposite directions. One is forward while one is back. One is back while one is forward. Or you can do it the opposite way. People. Look at all the people. 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 This is people. So it's a K we know from the alphabet. People or people. I've seen it done both ways. So I think either is acceptable. People. So it's a K hand shape. Literally circular motion. People. Or back. People. See all the people. Look at the people. 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 So it's K, thumb in between the middle and the index finger, as if a K in the alphabet, and it's forward, circular, or backward. People. This is people. Whichever one is comfortable for you is acceptable. That's people. For without. The word without. We learned the word with, I believe, in my last basic video. With, remember, is with. So it's literally just this shape with. It's like an A, the A hand shape. A, B, C, D, A. And you bring it together. With. With. This is the sign for together, for with. With. So without is without. Without. It's like I don't have it, like there's nothing there. So it's without. Without. The actual sign for without. Without. It's like nothing is nothing. Without. Can you be serious without joking so much? Can you go to the store without asking for my money? Can you go to sleep without talking? Can you look at me without squinting? Can you do your job effectively without the drama? Can you talk without spitting? Like, without. That's the sign. Without. So it's an A, with, and it's literally out, like without. without. There's nothing without. And the with and the out part is really however you feel comfortable. So it could be without or without, wherever, without. It's usually downward because it's something you don't have, or without. So it's the A hand shape on both hands, bringing both together without. I'm nothing without you. It can be very subtle, very without. Can you get it together without, without the extra, without. Can you talk to me without the extra? Without it, just without it. It's without. A, without. Just dropping it. Without. With, out. Without it. We're okay without it. Without. For